Now, it's over to Peter Webster. In the Sounds of Brass newsroom, for this week's latest Sounds of Brass news.
Welcome to this week's catch-up of all the brass band news from here in the UK and around the world. I'm Peter, and this is your Sounds of Brass weekly brass band news. Your definition 15-minute dive into the brass band world. And we are right in the thick of the regional championship season. Coming up in today's news, the Blackpool Bohemians, Fordhams extend their iron grip on the northwest area with a masterclass performance of Martin Ellaby's Elgar Variations. We have the full breakdown of last weekend's results. University honours. The University of Birmingham defend the Unibrass Trophy in Newport, while Nottingham make history in the Shields section. The road to Linz, with just weeks to go until the 2026 European Brass Band Championships in Austria. We look at what to expect from the Continent Ultimate Showdown. All that plus more, plus a look at this year's regional test piece releases. Let's get straight into the top story. If there was any doubt about who rules roost in the northwest of England, it was entirely erased last Sunday, March the 1st, at the Winter Gardens in Blackpool. Fordham's band, under the baton of Russell Gray, once again claimed the championship section title, retaining the crown and proving they are in the formidable form for the 2026 season. And of course, we have to mention Fordham's principal cornet player, Mark Wilkinson, who once again took home the Best Cornet Prize. It's a testament to his enduring brilliance. Fordham's win also marked a personal milestone for musical director Russell Gray. This is his 10th time claiming the Royal Newsom Memorial Trophy as winning conductor since 2002, with 9 of those victories coming with Fordham's. Also joining Fordham's at the national finals at the Royal Albert Hall this October will of course be the KNDS Furry Band under the direction of the musical director Phil Chalk. Furry took the much more versatile, energetic approach to the Ellaby score, while the judges noted a few rough edges compared to Fordham's silky smooth delivery. The sheer quality secured them a very comfortable second place. Pemberton Old Wigan DW under Thomas Wise put on a highly impressive and artistic show to take third place. But the Northwest wasn't just about the championship section. We saw some incredible music making across all the tiers. Here are a full section winners who have booked their tickets already to the national finals in Cheltenham later this year. First section Haydock Band, conducted by Mark Quinn, won over the judges with a wonderful lyric and colourful rendition of Andrew Wainwright's Variations on Was Lebet. Second section, Lostock Hall Memorial, under Tommy Tynan, dominated with the clear narrated performance of Philip Harper's epic 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. The third section, Ollerton Brass, directed by Jamie Duncan, took the top prize playing Gordon Langford's 3 Haworth Impressions, and fourth section Wardle Community Band, conducted by Jane Conway, triumphs with a brilliant reading of Eric Ball's classic India Summer. A massive congratulations to all bands who competed in Blackpool. The standard across the Northwest remains astonishingly high. Moving away from the area contest, let's look back to mid-February and the incredible energy of the 2026 Unibrass Championships hosted this year in Newport. Unibrass is always the most gracious, innovative and frankly a fun weekend in the calendar, and 2026 was no exception. In the elite trophy section, the University of Birmingham Music Society, directed by Steve Kane, successfully defended their title. They scored a massive 137 points, narrowly edging out Huddersfield University, who put on a brilliant show to finish on 136 points. Birmingham also walked away with the Best March prize, while Huddersfield snagged Best Percussion. The talent on display from the students is remarkable. Special shout-outs to Harrison Bennett from the combined University of Manchester, Salford University and MMU Band, who won Best Student Conductor, and William France of Sheffield took home Best Soloist for a dazzling display on the euphonium. Over in the Shield section, history was made. The University of Nottingham, directed by Powell Newelowski and Ella Fletcher, claimed their very first ever Uni-Brass Shield title. They tied on 137 points with the combined Leeds band, but took the win based on their phenomenal music score. Nottingham brass trombonist Michael A. Jennings secured the Best Soloist award for the section. If you want to see the future of our movement, look no further than the Uni Brass stage. And speaking of the European Championships, we are now just over a month away from the 47th European Brass Band Championships, the EBBC 2026. The event, which takes place from Wednesday, April the 22nd to Sunday, April the 26th, at the stunning Bruckner Halls in Linz, Austria. If you haven't got your tickets yet, then you may be cutting it close. Tickets went on sale on January the 20th and have been flying out the door. A full combi ticket, which gives you access to the soloist finals, both the set tests and own choice championship sections, and the youth championships, is running at €149. Linz is going to be transformed into the brass band capital of the world. 28 brass bands from 15 countries will be competing. The Friday set test piece draw and the Saturday own choice showdown in the championship section are always the pinnacle of brass banding. So, will the UK bring home the trophy, or will the heavyweights from Norway, Switzerland or France dominate the Austrian stage? We will be providing you with full coverage of the EBBC right here in the Brass Band News next month. While the regionals brings the thrill of victory, they also bring the heartbreak of relegation. But this week, the banding community was deeply moved by the response of the Mosley Band. After 11 years in the first section, Mosley faced relegation to the third section following a difficult result in Blackpool. However, rather than pointing fingers, the band's chairperson released a remarkable, dignified statement. They openly admitted it was a poor performance on the day, but stressed that they win together and lose together as a close-knit team. The statement highlighted the immense behind-the-scenes effort it took to get the band to the stage, including relying on players who stepped in at the last minute to fill vacant seats. They thanked the musical director Duncan Byers for his unwavering commitment. The response from the wider brass band movement has been overwhelmingly positive. Rival bands and supporters have flooded social media with praise for Mosley's honest character and resilience. As one commenter put it, an organisation with leadership like this will flourish again. It's a wonderful reminder that it's all core. Banding is about community, family and perseverance. Moving over to Northern Ireland, the BBNI Brassing Concert took place on Wednesday, the 4th of March in 5 Mile Town. This entertainment contest always provides a spectacular show, and the 2026 edition did not disappoint. In the championship section, the first all-boys band, under the direction of Dr. Jonathan Corey, defended their title in absolute style. This marks an incredible 7th contest win in a row for the band since October 2024. The winning set was a masterclass in programming. They opened with Amazonia from Windows of the World, featured the principal cornet Lewis Bell on Dorothy Gates' Hope, and won the Best March prize for the rendition of Great Little Army. They even threw in some xylophone fireworks with a duet, Lit Syria, before closing with Semphis Fidelius. It was a very tight finish for the podium, though Laganvale Metal Technology Band narrowly took the runner-up spot by a single music point over Strabane Brass. Down in the second section, the CWA Brass, conducted by Stephen Carnes, took the victory with a brilliant New Orleans-style set that won over the adjudicators. And a very quick word now on a repertoire. The 2026 Regional Championships CD-DOY CD448 has been heavily circulating since its release. Hearing top flight bands lay down the benchmarks for these test pieces is always a treat. It is Corey Band's 2007 recording of Elgar's Variations under Dr. Robert Charles is the reference track for the championship section, and the International Staff Band's 2008 cut of Variations on Vos le Bête is guarding the first section. There has been a lot of debate in the band rooms recently regarding the fourth section test beat, Eric Ball's India Summer. While a beautiful classic, some contemporary players have noted that the piece's original forward feels a bit dated for 2026. Context is everything in banding. The National Championship Music Panel chose pieces this year that accommodated bands who might be rebuilding or lacking a full complement of players, which is a very pragmatic and welcome approach to keeping grassroots banding alive and competitive. And finally, March the 8th was International Women's Day. To mark the occasion, the brass band Press, notably 4 Bars Rest, published a fantastic feature highlighting 5 major compositions by female composers that deserve to be played year-round. The brass band repertoire has historically been heavily male-dominated, but that is rapidly changing. Composers like Dorothy Gates, Lucy Pankhurst, Liz Lane, and Ingeborg Vageleman are writing some of the most exciting music in our medium right now. In fact, Wilhelmsen was just honoured the other day with a prestigious International Achievement Award by the Norwegian Music Publishers Association. It is a perfect time for band committees and musical directors to look at their summer concert programs and ensure they are actively programming works by female composers. This music is vibrant, it's challenging, and absolutely deserves its place on a music stand. And that is all we have time for on this week's Brass Band News. Whether you are competing or just enjoying a local concert, we wish you the very best of luck in the upcoming months and good playing. Keep those valves oiled and those slides moving, and let's keep brass banding alive. I'll be back next week with a full results from Scotland and the Midlands. I've been Peter, and this was your Brass Band Entertainment, and Brass Band World News. Thanks for listening.